Hello and a happy, beautiful day to everyone out there, despite the title of this Friday's Toxicity Talk. I'd like to welcome you all here to Brookman's Park, to Body Imbalance, and to me, Chris Pickard. I am a functional healthcare expert, and what does functional health mean? Functional health is all about trying to find out what healing mechanisms or what systems are not working optimally in you so that you can have the best health possible and regain your health no matter what condition you've got or even what condition you haven't got because you want to maybe increase your athletic performance. So, hello John, hello Jackie, hello Donnie, hello Donna. So this week was a week at, hello John. This week was a week where I was going to speak about toxicity, and because I speak so much about it, I didn't actually plan the individual day's talks. I kind of waited for inspiration to happen. And hello Gillian, and hello Jackie. So yeah, as I was coming to the end of the video, what am I going to talk about on Friday? And then yesterday I saw some news that I thought, I know exactly what I'm going to have to talk about. I'm going to have to talk about the toxic baby, the toxic womb, and I thought, well, why don't I throw in toxic testicles too? So that's a delicious thing to think about. I mean, yes, we've got one man watching. So who wants toxic testicles? I mean, I know I don't, and no one wants a toxic. No women want toxic wombs, and we certainly don't want toxic babies. Okay, so what was the news yesterday that really made me want to start talking about this? Well, there's been a massive study on air pollution worldwide, and they found out that worldwide 18% of preterm babies are down to air pollution. That's 18%. And so that's not always going to result in death, because I don't think that's what preterm means. I think preterm means born early. But basically, sorry Gillian, sorry, and hello Louise. Maybe you want to look away now, Gillian, and then come back. But basically, 18% of preterm deaths are preterm babies. But we know that the air pollution and it's worse in places like India and some places in Africa, but it's also disastrous in London as well. We know that Londoners have a life expectancy 6 months less than everybody else because of the air pollution. We know that air pollution is going up in London at the moment, and our mayor at the moment is trying to really bring it down. So, what else is going on though? Well, it's just not air pollution that's causing problems. One of the major causes of womb pollution is actually xenoestrogens, and there's a talk that I recommend you see called The Toxic Baby. I'll put a link to it on my website. It's a TED talk, it's a proper TED talk, and it will open your minds. I mean, if you're someone who thinks that toxicity and detox is just a whole load of just trying to sell you stuff, then you must watch this, because this is a serious problem. Okay, toxicity levels generally are going up. They're bioaccumulating all of us. Xenoestrogens cause the womb to be toxic, and they are what actually cause a lot of early abortions. In fact, most spontaneous abortions are due to male fetuses drowning in a sea of toxic estrogen. Okay, this is a serious problem, and any practitioner that is not trying to address toxicity in some way and better health and a better environment, anyone that's not addressing it or is in denying about it or just saying, it's just trying to sell some pills, is really missing one of the big problems of the future. Well, it's of the now. So we now know that every man, woman and child has at least 700 different toxins inside their body, and there's no studies that looks at how, let alone more than 3 or 4 interact. 4's at a stretch, let alone how 700 different toxins interact with each other in the human body, causing cancers, heart disease, obesity, brain disorders. Who knows what they're causing? They're just building up. They weren't there 50, 60 years ago. What else do we know? We know that certain toxins actually cross the umbilical cord, and that babies are being born with 150, 180, 200 different toxins already inside them before they've even entered outside into the world. They're getting them from their mother. We know that lead, one of the most poisonous metals, possibly one of the most poisonous substances that's in our environment at the moment, okay, is mostly inherited from the mother. And it's actually the firstborn child, so in my case that was me, the firstborn child takes the brunt of the inherited lead from their mother. So it's really important, okay, if any young mothers or mothers, ladies who want to become mothers, okay, detox before you ever have a child. Seek out someone like myself that really looks at cleaning your body up, cleaning up the toxic pollution in your body before you have a baby. But it's the same because these toxins are getting into testicles as well. And so that's causing changes in the DNA of the sperm as well. It's what's causing, there's the xenoestrogens that are causing a massive lowering of male fertility. And it's been known about this. I mean, I first saw a newspaper article about this back in about 2001, maybe even 2000 actually, about how all the estrogens in our tap water in the UK are causing a lowering of male fertility. So there's a big problem, okay? And really, if there are youngsters out there watching this, please do something to clean up your bodies. Especially if you're getting to that point where you think, I'm going to get married, I'm going to have children, you know, do it before you start trying to have children. Please, for the sake of your children, okay? So I think that is enough of me going on about how important toxicity is. I'm just going to put a link so you can all watch the Toxic Baby Talk, because if you've not seen it, and if you're in any doubt that people need to detox, this will probably start changing your mind. And this is just talking about one toxin. Remember, there's other stuff like glyphosate as well, which is a massive problem at the moment. So what's this? I think no water, so-called purification systems with chlorine, etc., and other pills don't filter. Yeah, that's right. That's right. I mean, water. I mean, our water system. I mean, it's cleaner than a lot of other things. But yeah, you can always filter your water more. Okay, you may be too old for having children, Donna, but you're not too old to detox. You're not too old to actually improve your biochemistry. As Dr. Bob Rakowski says, performance improves as chemistry improves. And that's whether you're just looking to walk further or live longer. It's very, very, very important. Okay, worried about your fillings. If you're worried about your fillings, if they're thinking of taking them out, something like that, then please contact me, because we need to talk about properly detoxing from mercury. Okay, all right, because do not remove your mercury fillings without going through a proper detox procedure, because actually having them removed can actually be far more dangerous than leaving them in. So on that note, I want everyone to live long and prosper, and I will see you next week. And I think next week I'm actually going to be condition specific, and I am going to start, I think, with heart disease. So next week I'm going to do a series of talks on how the Magnificent Seven can actually help prevent or help people with heart disease. Okay, see you all later. Be well, have a fabulous weekend, and please share this if you have young children of child rearing age, or you know someone of child rearing age. Please share this. This is absolutely vital that they do something about it before they have children. Okay, be well.